it's Wolf Fox here. Sorry if there's background noise. They're doing more construction, but I just looked at this newspaper for FNAF 3 because I was trying to find some facts, and look what I found. Scott has secret messages around the newspaper that people were just putting in fact videos, and they weren't saying where they got it from, and this is where they got it from. Sorry. Okay, so it says first right here, looking back on many of my old games, I've found there's almost always a broken down robot in them. I'm not sure why this seems to be such a returning theme in many games, but such a returning theme in my games, but it's obvious that it's something haunting me. Now this is creepy. Something haunting him? Okay, now, before I began working on FNAF, I had to choose what game to make out of 3 potential games. Knowing it might be my last try before having to start a new career, I was choosing between a sequel to The Dislocate Mage, a remake of my first game, Legacy of Fleas, a new idea about animatronics and security cameras. Now, this could be where the inspiration for FNAF came from. And then, for some reason, it has red question marks and then words under it. So I'm assuming that the question marks are where the words go. So while working on a first game, I started a co-funding campaign for it, and I raised exactly $0. So that means he had to go off of FNAF broke, basically. In the original game, Freddy was never originally meant to move around the diner. He was only supposed to get you if time ran out. This changed before release. I actually knew that, but I wasn't sure if it was true or not, so that's good to know. Oh yeah, also too, if you lighten up the photo behind Freddy, you can see Springtrap, and you can kind of see him, but it just looks like darkness. I'll highlight my cursor so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, now it says, while we were visiting, my kids got to experience Foxy's jump scare for the first time. I actually modeled the Foxy character on my laptop while riding on a 24-hour drive to visit my in-laws over the summer of 2014. It's a very difficult model, a third character in a bumpy car ride. Maybe this is why Foxy looks so torn up. In real life, I tend to have walking nightmares. Oh. Meaning that I walk in my sleep, etc. One night I dreamt that Bonnie was outside my door. As I jumped out of bed and rushed to hold the door shut, I discovered the door was locked, and it filled me with dread. In FNAF 1, when the doors don't work, it means something is already in your office. So when I felt that the door was locked, I felt like Bonnie was in my bedroom and was about to get me. Thankfully, I woke up. Wow, that might have been one of his inspirations for FNAF 4, when the kid's like walking around in the room and jumps up to try and close the door. Oh, that's creepy. Fun fact, the names Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy were just nicknames while I worked on the characters. I was planning to give them official names later, but I had grown very fond of them by the time the game was done. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, this was just a quick little newspaper article that I wanted to read, and this is all, like, things that Scott wrote around here. So, yeah, thanks. Bye.